Hi all, welcome to my channel. It's January 2024 and let's head out for an overnight at Suilven. Well, this is the first wee landmark you come across. I'm not sure if it's an old croft house or an old bothy. It looks like that outbuild might have been kennels for a Newfoundland. Only saying that because I've got one. So, continued up the path up the hill, come to here, follow on the right hand side, and then a wee bit further on and then a crossover. A bit of marsh ground here, it'll be pretty boggy here. I only know this because I've done it before, which I'll tell you about later on. So this is a second attempt. So looking back the way I've just come, down there in the bright area you see a faint kind of, I think it's a deer stalker's path. So the bit in the shade here, that's pretty boggy actually. And then it continues round the back of that and drops down. There's three burns to cross, or streams. That area itself's one after the other pretty much. Again, that's pretty boggy. It's not as bad as the last time I was here because probably the frost is kind of hardened the ground a wee touch now. We'll just zoom in. I don't know if you can see faintly on the horizon. I believe that'll be Harris. Just kind of in between that might be used actually further across to the left, with this being the southern part of Harris. But I will crack on just now, and I'll probably stop for a wee breather and a bite to eat, although this is an excuse for a breather as I'm talking to you guys. So I will carry on and then I'll stop for a wee snack, wee bite to eat, and get back to you. Cheers. So I stopped for a bit of lunch. Didn't want to film myself eating lunch. Nobody wants to see that, so as you'll see now, not far away. Just another, I'm hoping maybe 30-45 minutes to where I need to be by a wee loch, and I'll get set up for the night. So I'll crack on and get back to you hopefully when I've found a place to set up camp. Cheers. Evening all. Well, that's me hunker down, tent set up, time lapse started, and got my water for tonight and tomorrow morning. Well, it might freeze, so I might need to get more for the morning. There was a slight issue when my time lapse actually stopped, maybe an hour or so into it, so I restarted it. It's still going just now after checking it. So I've had a wee pot noodle. Got Mars bar to follow, then a brewing and a bit of hot water here for a coffee, and some whiskey to send me off to sleep. So I shall leave you here and I'll maybe pick up in the morning. Okay, doke. Cheers guys, good night. So I forgot to say earlier on why I mentioned that I'd been out here before. So in November 2022 I came out here, but it was wet the whole time. Walk out overnight and walk back. It was forecast to just be wet on the way back to the car park, so I thought I'd give it a try, but unfortunately it didn't work out that way. So I'm back out here January 2024 and we'll see how it goes. So I just thought I'd explain why, as I mentioned before, why it was a second attempt. So got some Talisker in here tonight, so to say sludgy, I shouldn't have the camera. Anyway, I'm going to hit the hay because this is all practically finished. Right? And I might be slurring my words now, so I should say Aichiwa, and I'll get back to you in the morning. Cheers guys. Aichiwa. Time for a brew. Bit of poetry here with a stunning view. Good morning guys. Waking up to this isn't too shabby. There's Glencanisp, Suilven, looking out to Kilmore. The sun has just risen. The ice in front of me is cracking. And if you look behind me now, you can actually see the shadow of Suilven just there, created by the sun rising. So I'm packing up. It's time to go. I got about a 4-hour walk back to the van car park, so better get a move on. What a place! Absolutely love it here. But looking across my location here, if I step across to the side a wee bit, in between the rocks, you can see stacked poly as well, just in the distance there. Fantastic, eh? Well, it's a bit blustery now, but tent's all packed up, sun's up, and heading away for Suilven, so right in the shade. Right, I've made my way down a wee touch, so I can now see the bothy. I will try and spin you around with that. So the bothy's down there, and I've got a body of water to cross, rather than the 4 or 5 small burns that I had to cross yesterday. I've got this rather large body of water. Now there's a sort of small island in the middle with the quad bike track that I'm following goes through, so I've done it before. Might get a bit wet, but as long as it's not too slippy. The only other obstacle will be is potentially the path back from the bothy back to the car park, depending on how slippy the rocks are. So we'll see how that is, but I will leave you be for now and carry on with the walk. So it's taken me an hour to get to here, so I've crossed this body of water. It was fine the first bit, the far side to the island, but from the island to here, just followed the quad tracks straight across, and boy am I wet. So front of Suilven, I've come down a wee hollow bit, up the top there, all the way down, across the water, and that's taken me an hour. The path's a bit icy in parts. As you can see there, so this time we'll go on the grass verge, I think. On my way back to the car park, I shot some drone footage over the loch at Glencanisp Lodge. It had been impossible earlier to shoot anything at Suilven itself, as the wind had picked up unfortunately. After capturing some B-roll over the loch, I was heading back along the road when I spotted 2 gorgeous stags. And as I still had my drone in my hand, I was able to capture some clips. Here they are, with Suilven in the background. And here now is my time-lapse footage from the previous evening. I have cut the overall footage short, as this is a wee sneak peek into a much larger Suilven project. I plan to return to this very location during my next astro workshop to capture purely stills, so no time-lapse the next time. stayed the night in my van at the Walker's car park so I could capture an image of Suilven at night as the forecast was looking good. Thanks for watching, and please remember to like, share and subscribe. Cheers guys.